2, 3. Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bitcoin dropped very heavily on the news of Iran retaliating by closing the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil goes through there. The stock market is down around 2% in pre-market. Oil is up a lot, which is a big danger actually, because if you remember when Trump got in, he dropped the price of oil from $150 down to $50. And that's what was his plan to reduce inflation. Now with this Iran escalation in the Strait of Hormuz and this war with Israel, USA, and Iran, this will make oil go up, which will make inflation go up, which will be very bad for the economy, means can't cut interest rates, means prices go up, which will be going against what Trump wants. So very difficult situation, actually, what's going on. Pray for peace. Bitcoin dropped to 98K. It activated half a Bitcoin trade. One of my orders, I've got multiple orders sitting down. It activated some TON, some Uni. It didn't hit the Ethereum trades. It came very close, but it didn't activate. I'm going to show you now. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. Luckily, we closed yesterday morning before the big drops because it was quite brutal drops across the market. You can see that yesterday I sold at 2,300 and then we dropped to 2,100. Then it got a strong bounce from 2,100 on Ethereum. It didn't activate the trade. You can see here on Ethereum, I had trade at 2,108, 2,000, 1,600, 1,400. So it came close but didn't activate it. Bitcoin trade came down and we sold here yesterday at 1,200. And I bought the dip on the news that America attacked Iran. Then it bounced to 1,200, then it dropped to 98,000, and half of Bitcoin activated 98,000. It's up $1,000 on that trade, but I have more trades at 98,000, 74,000. There's a gap there. I should add some at, I want to put some at, say, 95,000. We have 98, 74. I want one Bitcoin at 95. Maybe one Bitcoin at 90. If they come down, maybe it doesn't escalate anymore, but I want to have these orders sitting there. So that's the trade yesterday on Bitcoin, which activated half a Bitcoin at 98. Last night it came down and hit it exactly almost to the bottom. Look at that. Almost to the dollar it activated, and then it got a very strong bounce, which I'm surprised about actually. With the escalation, I wasn't expecting such a strong bounce. Also, got some TON and some Uni. Activated some TON and some Uni. You can see here where the TON trades activated and where the Uni trades activated. We sold here yesterday, $6.50, then it came down, activated around $6, and then we're getting a bounce, which is interesting. Let's go into the technicals. On the technicals, I just want to look on the weekly charts and just see where the major support is and where I think they're going to come down. So on Ethereum, the major support is, I would say, here, where we came down very close yesterday. I had my trades at 2,000. Psychologically, it's an important number, but we came down to 2,118, and then we got a little bit of the bounce. But I'm going to keep that trade open, 2,000, and I've got that trade set. You can see here, I've got 2,000 Ethereum at 2,100 and 2,000. I think I'll switch those. I'll make 2,020 Ethereum and 2,110 Ethereum. And then I've got more at 1,600, etc. So that's on Ethereum. Google psychological support 141. I think the stock market is going to drop today, most likely. I won't close my stocks though, because I'll check Tesla. BNB psychological major support would be at 457. Total market cap got a little bit of a dump for such bad news yesterday. We went from 3.4 trillion, but lower high, you can see we were at 3.6, 3.4. We came down to 3, which is quite a big drop actually. You're talking about 400 billion was wiped off the markets just last week. You can see here about 500 billion. Let's turn on the Crypto Guru Bot Bitcoin indicator bot. Crypto Guru Bot still a blue buy. Indicator bot still a buy as well. Meta psychological support. It came down to 481, but there is a strong support forming at 528. Bitcoin Didn't fire a sell on the Bitcoin indicator bot or the Guru bot, which is good news. It came down and touched this support here. 98,000 was a major support. Next major support is the yearly support, 93. Now, is the drop finished or do we come down? I'm not sure, but I've got those buy orders laddered down. On the weekly, the strongest support on the weekly, I would say, is 88. And I've got those orders laddered down. Nvidia fired a buy, hasn't fired a sell. It fired a sell on the Guru bot. Major support, 200 weekly moving average. I would say, actually, the major support on Nvidia has turned to around 111. Tesla still looks quite bullish. It looks like a bit of a bullish setup. Could be considered head and shoulders here though. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. They launched Robo-Taxi yesterday. Let's see how the market, in pre-market, it's down 2%. Ton, it's fired a buy on that drop. Major support on Ton. It got a bounce yesterday off $2.50. But I would still say the major support is actually at $2.40. And I've got that order set. Uni, the major support is, if I had a sell on the Bitcoin indicator bot, major support on Uni is sitting at $4.80. Ethereum, major support, 2,000. If I had a sell on Ethereum. So across the market, not the best signs. And I've got all these orders set down. So Bitcoin at, you can see everything. Uni at $5.90, $4.30. Bitcoin at 90, 95, 98. Ethereum at 2,100, 2,098 on Bitcoin. Ethereum 1,600, World 50 cents, Ton $2.20, Ethereum 1,400, Bitcoin 74. Let's check World. World had a big bounce also. It bounced around 7% from the bottom. The low was $7. If we look on the weekly, you can see the all-time high was $11. Came down to a low of 57 cents in April. And I've got ordered, it's 30% drop from here. I've got an order at 50 cents. Let's look a bit closer. 77 cents was also a drop. So I'm going to put an order, say, for 10,000 World at $7.70. That's 77 cents. Bitcoin Uni, I've got at $5.90. We bought some at that drop. It activated a bit. And I've got more orders at $5.90, $4.30. I'll keep it at that. A little bit of a Bitcoin trade activated. It's up $1,000 from yesterday, that 98. I would have liked to add more, actually. I had a bigger trade at 98, half a Bitcoin, one Bitcoin, 98,172, and we came down to 98,600, and it activated, which is beautiful. So right now you can see what I'm holding, mostly a little bit of Ton, a little bit of Uni, World, and mostly cash, 440. Nearly all cash, but still took a drop with the overall market. But the market got hammered. Yesterday, 4,900 people. We got 1 of 10 ranking on this video. 4,900 people watched that video on YouTube. Wow, James, your call on Solana at 123 pinpoint. What the fuck? You are insane. Thank you very much. Technical analysis, everyone. The video content is worth seeing. Join or watch Head and Shoulder Chitori? Not sure what that means. Thank you, James. You're welcome. Shorts. Maybe it's time to short already. I never like shorting in a bull market till the end, and I don't think it's end. I think it's being artificially pushed down, as I said, going into the midterms in November next year. Hi, bro. Ethereum 1800, will it burn or not? That was a good buy. Your admin, Scooby, is so rude, man. On Telegram, Scooby, be more friendly. If you are, try to talk nicely, everyone together, be friends. I'm still looking for September to be the end, though. I believe in James the Nostradamus. I also believe top was in at 111. I don't think so. I don't think the top is in. I think Iran has been retaliating every night and day. They have no choice. Thanks, Trump. Push for peace. Remember, you want peace for everyone. All these warmongers, all of them, war is bullshit. It harms everyone. Peace. Robo-Taxi launch in Austin this afternoon. Customers will pay $4.20 flat fee. Let's see if Tesla pumps. Japan Stock Exchange opens. People discussing. There's 249 of you online inside the chat. You can join them in the conversation. James is always right. Never doubt James. Thank you. But you have to do your own due diligence around your own trades. I want you to learn. Make sure you take the courses and understand what you're doing. People discussing. different exchanges and which exchanges are good. In the UK, Bitunix since March. You can see which exchanges they're all talking about. Join them in the conversation. And over on X, I've got 108,500 followers. Yesterday's video, 21,000 views on X. Tesla robo-taxi, Bitcoin dropped. Luckily, I closed 12 hours ago, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uni. Otherwise, it would have been much larger loss. We closed yesterday, 22 hours ago, before the big drops and the announcement of Iran closing the Strait of Hormuz. So that was a good call. And now we've bought. Bitcoin hit 99,000, trade at 98, close to activating. It activated. 698 of you voted. Has the Bitcoin drop and war finished? 66 said Bitcoin will drop more. 34% said finished. So there is possibly more to drop. And don't forget, you can win an iPhone. I'm going to 6 days. I'm going to pick the winner tomorrow. Thanks to Bybit, I'm giving away a brand new iPhone 16. Like and retweet. Follow JAMYIES. That's the correct account. You can see here. Right, the correct account. Tag 3 friends, sign up to Bybit, KY with that link, KYC plus $100 deposit, share your trades. 166 of you message, 90,000 views. I'm going to pick the winner of the iPhone. Thanks for the opportunity, James. I am following you since 1 year. I like your content because you help your community. Thank you, Jabby. James, every time you give back, you feel from the heart, not from the camera. Thanks for the opportunity. And you can join them. I'm going to pick the winner tomorrow in 24 hours, everyone. That's my updates in the market. I've got my orders laddered down. If the war de-escalates, which I don't think it does, then the drops are finished. I think the war most likely, unfortunately, hopefully not. But if there is escalation, expect drops to those supports. 20% of the oil goes through the Strait of Hormuz of the entire world. So this could be a very, this is against Trump's plans, and it's not a good idea. It would increase inflation, and it could bring down the market. So I've got those, I won't go heavy right now. I've got those orders laddered in. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Keep studying. If you made losses, those are expensive losses that you're paying for. Make sure you learn the lessons. And unfortunately, from the peak of my, so if you watch my video, when Bybit crashed, I had 1 million in the account, 1.2. I took out half. When the Bybit crash happened, then the account went down to around 300 during the crashes. And then we bought in April. Then it went up to from 300 to 915 and now back to 720. So unfortunately, I gave back 200K. Still up a lot this last 3 months, but gave back 200K of it in the last 2 weeks on those crashes. But I've got those buy orders laddered down. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Learn from me. If you're skeptical, watch my videos and just watch what I do. All the links are down below under the video. Go under the video, you'll see down below. Bybit 60K bonus, Weex, you get $200 bonus just for signing up. KYC free worldwide exchange. And jamescryptoguru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. And I've been doing this, making these daily videos for 6 years, and you can see some of the results of my students. You can see people talking. I made 35,000 from this session. You can just see people's gains and what they're talking about. Love your energy, James. Purchase your crypto course and have made awesome gains. You can see what many people saying about their trades. Bought a Harley Davidson Road King. Thank you, great video. I love these detailed videos, and you also provide a trade. We were buying BNB at 200, if you remember, or even less a long time ago. Your course is amazing. I'm buying a villa in Punta Cana, made 500,000. That's my updates in the market, everyone. Hope you have a beautiful day. Let's pray for peace. If not, if the war escalates, we'll get drops down and those orders will activate. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.